In this video lecture, let us study about noise figure, a parameter called as noise figure. Okay, or it can also be called as noise factor. In the last video lecture, we have seen about what is the basic different types of noises you have, and then signal to noise ratio, and if there are multi-stage of amplifiers or the networks connected, what is its overall SNR, how you can calculate its overall SNR. All those things we have studied. Now let us study about one more factor to measure the noise called as noise figure. Noise figure, or it can also be called as noise factor. There is a small difference between both of these things. First we will define what is the meaning of noise factor. Noise factor is given by, it is represented as capital F. The notation for noise factor is capital F, and it is given by SNR, signal to noise ratio. SNR I have to write. SNR of the input side. You have to take SNR, you have to calculate SNR at the input side of a device, divided by, you have to take SNR of output side. So in the numerator, SNR of input, and denominator, SNR of output. So if you consider you have a network, you have some circuit, it can be amplifier or it can be a filter, anything. So for this amplifier or the filter, it will have two ports, right? This is called as input port, and it will contain one more port called as output port. So input port and output port it will have. Now you know that SNR is a signal to noise ratio, and SNR can be calculated either at the input side or the output side. So if you calculate SNR at this point, it is called as SNR input. And if you calculate SNR at the output side, then it can be called as SNR at the output. So now if you divide SNR at the input divided by SNR at the output, that term is called as noise factor. Okay. Now what is the expression for SNR at the input? Signal to noise ratio is given by ratio of signal power to the noise power. And because it is at the input, I can call it as signal power at the input divided by noise power at the input. Can I call like this? Okay. So this is nothing but SNR input is given by PSI divided by PNI. And similarly, SNR output can be written as signal power at the output divided by noise power at the output. So you should understand that SNR can be calculated at any point in the network. So noise factor is SNR at the input side divided by SNR at the output side. So what is the equation for SNR at the input side? The equation for SNR at the input side is given by this one, PSI divided by PNI, and SNR at the output side equation is given by PSO divided by PNO. P stands for power, S stands for signal, and I stands for input. So PSI means signal power at the input, input signal power. PNI stands for input noise power. PSO stands for output signal power. PNO stands for output noise power. Okay, so now you can simplify this. F is equal to PSI divided by PNI. Okay, and when this numerator goes to the when the denominator term goes to the numerator as a reciprocal, you will get a PNO divided by PSO. And I can also write this as PSI divided by PSO into PNO divided by PNI, like this. Understood? So I can write noise figure is equal to PSI divided by PSO and PNO divided by PNI, like this. So this is the expression for noise figure. And you know that there is one more name called noise figure, right? So till now what we defined is noise factor. Noise factor means It is the ratio of SNR at the input side to the SNR at the output side. Now how to calculate the noise figure? What is the meaning of noise figure? Your noise figure is given by whatever the noise factor you have, that you should represent in terms of decibels. That is called as noise figure. Okay, so that means you have to take 10 log to the base 10 of the noise figure. So this gives you the expression for your noise figure. So noise figure is nothing but noise factor only, but it is represented in terms of decibels. Okay, so actually for noise factor there is no unit, but when you convert that to decibels, by taking 10 log to the base 10, then that is called as noise figure. So noise figure is the nothing but noise factor only, which is expressed in terms of decibels. By taking 10 log to the base 10 of noise factor, you will get FdB. This FdB is called as noise figure, which is represented in decibels. Now what is the meaning of this noise figure? What is it used for? This noise figure is used to measure how much noise is added by, how much noise is increased by your network. Okay, so at the input side of the network there will be some amount of SNR, right? And at the output of the network there will be some amount of SNR. So whatever the input SNR will be there, the same input SNR will not come at the output of the network. Why? Because this network will add some more noise. You know that internal noise will be generated by the network or by the circuit. Okay, so whatever the input SNR is there, the same SNR will not come at the output. Okay, why? Because this input SNR will be again degraded by the noise which is produced by the network or the circuit. So because of the noise or the noise produced by the network or the circuit, the input SNR will be still more degraded. You know that from the previous video lecture. If the SNR is high, that means your network is good. If the SNR is less, that means your network is bad. SNR less means more noise is added. That is the meaning. Okay, so if the SNR, assume that, for example, I am going to take it as I have a network like this or a circuit. The input SNR is equal to I am going to take it as 30 dB. Now at the output of the network, if you measure the SNR, the output SNR, if you get it as 20 dB. Now what has happened to SNR? The SNR has been decreased. Input SNR was 30 dB, output SNR is 20 dB, SNR is decreased. SNR decreasing means what? Noise is increased. That is the meaning, right? So if the SNR decreases, then that means that noise is increased. So if the input is 30 dB and output is 20 dB, that means the SNR decreased, that means the noise is increased. So where is that increased noise added? That is added, the increased noise, whatever noise increased from the input to output, whatever the noise increased, that is added by your network or the circuit. So even the network will add some amount of noise, and that is provided. And how to measure what is the noise added by the network? That is measured by taking the ratio SNR input divided by SNR output, and that ratio is nothing but your noise factor. So what does noise factor tell? Your noise factor of any amplifier or any network tells that how much amount of input SNR has been degraded. That is the meaning of noise factor of an amplifier. Noise factor comes always with respect to an amplifier or with respect to a network only. So define a noise factor of an amplifier. What does it mean? If anybody asks, then you should tell noise factor of an amplifier means that it is a measure of how much a network or an amplifier reduces the SNR from the input to output side, or how much the noise has been increased from the input to output side of an amplifier. So the noise factor means that. So what if the noise factor, if the noise factor or the noise figure capital F is greater? If the noise factor of capital F is greater, that means more noise is added by the network. So that is called as bad communication system. So if the noise factor is less, that means what? Less noise is added by the network. So that means if the noise factor is less, then we can call it as a good communication system. So it is just opposite to that of your SNR. SNR, if it is greater, then that means it is good. SNR lesser, that means it is bad. But here noise factor greater, that means it is bad, and noise factor lesser, that means it is good. So your SNR and noise factor both are opposite to each other. Clear? So this is all about noise factor. Now let us derive an equation for output noise power of an amplifier. So you consider there is one amplifier present here. You know that there will be amplifier at the receiver, right? Noise, we are talking about noise concepts only at the receiver side. Okay, so now if you consider you have a receiving antenna, that receiving antenna is then connected to the amplifier at the receiver side. So this is your receiving antenna. Assume this is your receiving antenna, and that is given as input to the amplifier, and your amplifier will produce output. Okay, so I am considering the amplifier as a two-port network. That is why there are 2 ports at the input and 2 ports at the output side. So there is an amplifier, and that amplifier is driven by the input signal, receiving antenna, right? So this receiving antenna is given as input to the amplifier. So because there is a receiving antenna, there can be a thermal noise present in the receiving antenna. Thermal noise is due to the temperature, increase in the temperature. Okay, and because there is a electromagnetic waves received by the receiving antenna, and the receiving antenna will get heated up. Because that heating nature and the increase in the temperature of the receiving antenna, thermal noise can be generated at the receiving antenna, right? So because of the thermal noise, what is the noise power generated? There is a thermal noise present. So here there will be a thermal noise present. Because of this thermal noise, what is the noise power generated? Let me call this noise power as PNI. What is this PNI stands for? The PNI stands for the noise power at the input side of the amplifier. For the amplifier, what is the input noise? That input noise is coming from the receiving antenna. Receiving antenna produces thermal noise. So whatever the noise coming at the input of the amplifier can be called as PNI. PNI stands for noise power at the input of the amplifier, and that noise power is due to thermal noise of the antenna. So we know that the noise power of the thermal noise. So the thermal noise power is given by KTBN. Okay, so for any thermal noise, you should remember the noise power for any thermal noise is given by KTBN. Noise power of thermal noise. This you should remember. Okay, for any thermal noise, the noise power is given by KT into Bn, where this K stands for Boltzmann constant, T stands for absolute temperature, and Bn stands for noise bandwidth. This we have studied in thermal noise. So for any thermal noise, the noise power is, we know that. You should remember this equation. For thermal noise, the noise power is KT into Bn. Now this KT into Bn is the noise which is given as input to this amplifier. So before the amplifier only, you have some noise at the input side of the amplifier. That is nothing but the noise, thermal noise, because of the receiving antenna. And that noise power which is coming at the input of the amplifier can be taken as KT Bn. Now let me calculate what is the output noise power, PNO. PNO stands for the output noise power at the amplifier. We need to calculate that output noise power of the amplifier. Amplifier means it will have some gain factor, no? So what can we write the gain factor as? I can write it as G. G is the gain. Gain stands for output voltage divided by input voltage. That you should keep in mind. So let me write down now. Gain of the amplifier, capital G, is given by output voltage divided by input voltage. You know that output voltage can also be written as output power, correct, no? Divided by input power. Instead of voltage, I can also write it as power. And what is output power? Either output power can be signal power, or you can write it as noise power. So I am taking gain of the amplifier is equal to output power, output power of the signal, and divided by input power of the signal. Okay, so now what is output power and what is input power of the signal? Output power of the signal can be written as PSO, correct, and input power signal can be written as PSI, right? So I can write capital G is equal to PSO divided by PSI. Okay, now what do you know? What is noise figure? We know that noise factor is given by PSI divided by PSO into PNO divided by PNI. This we derived in the previous slide. So can I write this PSI by PSO can be written as 1 divided by G, correct, into PNO divided by PNI. So noise factor F can be written as 1 divided by G. How did I write 1 divided by G? G is PSO by PSI. So PSI divided by PSO will be the reciprocal of gain, G, the reverse of this. So 1 divided by G into PNO by PNI. Now what is it? We need to derive output noise power. Output noise power means what is it? We need to find out PNO for the amplifier. Output noise power means PNO. Okay, so we need to find out what is PNO. So can I simplify this equation for PNO? So what will you get if you simplify it for PNO? So I am going to get it as PNO is equal to F into G into PNI. If you cross multiply, PNO you keep it on one side, G into PNI you take it on one side and multiply to F. So you will get PNO is equal to F into G into PNI if you cross multiply. So therefore I can write this. What is this PNI? PNI is the input noise power for the amplifier. What is input noise power for the amplifier? For the amplifier, the input noise power is coming from the antenna. And for the antenna, what is the input noise power? Thermal noise. For thermal noise, what is the expression? PNI is equal to KTBN. So let me substitute this KTBN in the equation here. So I am going to write now PNO is equal to FGKTBN. Okay, KTBN is the input noise power for the amplifier coming from the receiving antenna. Okay, and that thermal noise equation you should remember and substitute here. So now I am going to get this expression. This is the expression for the output noise power PNO of a amplifier. For an amplifier, the output noise power will be equal to F into G into K into T into Bn. F means noise factor, G means gain of the amplifier, K means Boltzmann constant, T means absolute temperature, Bn stands for noise bandwidth. Okay, so this is the output power of an amplifier. See, now I can represent this as one more. See, here I told you that the input noise, the output amplifier noise I calculated, and what is an input noise I took for amplifier? I have taken only because of the thermal noise. Okay, and what about the noise added by the amplifier itself? That I did not take into consideration. Correct? No, I took the input amplifier, I took the noise power only because of antenna, and I did not take any noise added by the amplifier. Okay, but whatever the noise, output noise generated by the amplifier that contains the noise added by your amplifier also. It contains the noise added by your amplifier also. So therefore I can write your amplifier, whatever the diagram I have written here, that can also be written like this. So I have an amplifier. I am writing a big box for the amplifier. This is the amplifier, okay, with the noise factor F. I can call the amplifier of noise factor F. This amplifier can be divided into noise by amplifier. So even your amplifier will produce some noise, no? So that is your noise provided by amplifier, and then you can model your amplifier as noiseless amplifier. And what is the gain of the amplifier? Capital G. That I am writing it here. Okay, so this is my receiving antenna now. Okay, so because of this receiving antenna, what is the input noise I am going to get? PNI. This PNI is equal to what? KTBN. That is because of the thermal noise of the receiver antenna. So this is the noise given as input here, and that noise is given as input to the amplifier. Inside amplifier, you can consider that you have noise provided by the amplifier also. That I did not consider for the previous derivation. Okay, so there will be some noise added by the amplifier also. So that is what I have represented it as a internal box. Noise added by the amplifier. Let me call noise added by the amplifier as PNA. Okay, so what is that PNA stands for? Once again I am writing here. This is called PNA. PNA stands for the noise added by the amplifier. Noise power. A stands for amplifier. PNA stands for the noise power added because of the amplifier. So even your amplifier will add some noise, correct? No? Yes. Now that noise is given as input to the gain factor. Now because you have taken the noise of the amplifier here itself, then this amplifier will be noiseless. You can model it like that. Okay. So you can consider this as a gain G. So now what is the noise coming at this point? That you can call it as the noise total. The total input power. Noise total input power. Okay, and so you can call the noise at this point. The noise at this point, you can call that noise as PNI. The noise offered by the amplifier, you can call it as PNA. Then the noise at the output of the noise offered by your amplifier can be called as PNI total. This is the total noise which is entering into the noiseless amplifier with gain G. So the total noise which is entering to the amplifier is PNI total. Okay, so you can call this PNI total, which is equal to the noise offered by the amplifier plus the noise coming from the receiving antenna. Correct? So now let me write this output of the noise. I can call this output is called as P0. Okay, so that Pn0 is nothing but the derived equation, whatever you have derived, FGKTBN. Now what is the expression for PNI? We can write it as PNI total. This is the total noise power entering the amplifier with gain G. So this total noise power is given by your input noise power coming from the antenna, and then adding that input noise power coming from the antenna with your noise generated by your amplifier also. So PNI total will be equal to PNI plus PNA. PNI plus PNA. So now let me substitute what is the expression for PNI. PNI is only because of your thermal noise from the antenna. So that let me substitute it as KTBN plus what is PNA? PNA you don't know, that you need to find out. So let me calculate that PNA. So this is your PNI total. This is your PNI total. So call it as equation 1. Now you can write the gain equation. Gain can be written as output power divided by input power, and this power can be either signal power or noise power. So I can take it as output noise power divided by input noise power. I can take like this. Now what is output noise power for the amplifier? I can write it as PNO, output noise power. What is the input noise power? You have to now write like this. See this here. The output gain G can be written by output noise power divided by input noise power. What is input noise power? It is equal to PNI total. Okay, so capital G can be written as PNO divided by PNI total. So I am going to write it as PNI total. Okay, so now what is the expression for PNI total you got? PNI total, I got it as PNO divided by capital G. What is PNO? You derived from the previous expression. PNO, FG KTBN. This is your PNO, output noise power of the amplifier. This you substitute there. So now you substitute PNO here. So PNO is nothing but FG KTBN. FG KTBN divided by capital G. G and G will get cancelled. Now what is PNI total? That is equal to FKTBN. Okay. Now you substitute this in your equation number 1. What is equation number 1? PNI total is equal to KTBN plus PNA. So now what is that I need to find out here? I need to find out what is PNA, no? So you take PNA is equal to PNI total minus KTBN. Correct, no? So PNA will be equal to PNI total minus KTBN. Now you substitute what is PNI total. It is FKTBN minus KTBN. So I can take common, no? So if you take common, what is that expression you will get? F minus 1 into KTBN. So what is the expression I got for PNA? PNA is equal to F minus 1 into KTBN. So PNA stands for what? This PNA stands for, this is noise power. PNA stands for noise power contributed by. From where it is coming? Noise power contributed by amplifier itself. So what is the noise added by your amplifier? Your noise added by the amplifier is nothing but PNA. PNA stands for the noise power added by amplifier, which is given by F minus 1 into KTBN. Okay, so this is the noise power added by the amplifier.